Medellin is tired of your shit. Due to the increase in exploitation of minors by foreigners that come down here, they have decided enough is enough. For the next 6 months, solicitation of SMEX workers is not going to be allowed in Parqueyeras in the Poblado area. That's basically the hot spot for where tourists go. Solicitation in Medellin and Colombia is legal. However, solicitation of minors is not. There has been an influx of men that come down here from other countries and specifically to take advantage. This past weekend, unfortunately, somebody from the US, from Ohio, came down to Medellin, abused a 12 and 13-year-old girl, and for some reason, they were able to leave the country, and now they're back in the US. This made people outraged, including the mayor, and for that reason, they decided to act fast and put a kibosh on solicitation in Poblado. Also, the businesses around Poblado, the Parqueyeras area, are going to close at 1 a.m. now instead of being given permission to stay open to like 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully this temporary ban will allow for the safety of this park also to come back, because with all these people coming down here for solicitation, it has made the area increasingly unsafe.
It's us. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jamie Woods back in the whip. Yes, it's been a minute since I've done a video on the whip, but I'm back in here just like the old days. Sometimes you got to bring back the whip for the videos, you know what I mean? But anyways, guys, listen, on a serious note here. Obviously, you guys just saw the video that I put before, right? You saw the video about that lady talking about what's going on in Colombia with a lot of American tourists. And I need to say this. I need to start off the video by saying this. I'm very disappointed with those few people that have gone to Colombia and have done these things, man. You guys are making Americans and passport bros look bad. If you're going to be doing this sick shit, just don't go. I've actually heard about like stories where people have gone out to Colombia, right, for this stuff, right, with minors, right? Let's just say it like that. I need to be sensitive with this topic over here. They'll go out there for those specific purposes, not even to be with legal aged women, okay? They're over here trying to get with minors. And I've heard a story where they got caught, and then when they went over to the United States, they got arrested on the spot in the airport. And I think this shit needs to happen more to you guys, for you guys to learn your damn lesson, you sickos. But the fact that some of y'all are going out there for this weird, sick shit with minors, little girls that can be your daughter, your granddaughter, that's disgusting, guys. You guys are putting a bad name on Americans and passport bros. There are a lot of Americans, good passport bros that go out to these places to have fun, to let loose, to meet someone, to learn more about the culture, to try out different food, to expand their horizons, to learn a new language. There are people out there that go out to these Latin American countries or countries in general for good intentions. But then guys like you guys ruin it for everybody. Because now the locals and the foreigners are going to look at as Americans. They're going to look at Americans as savages, as weirdos, as people that go to their country to ruin it and then leave. And leave the disaster behind. And this is why a lot of these countries are turning against passport bros, are turning against Americans. And that's because of the rotten apples that ruin it for the rest of us, that are actually just trying to go there for good reasons, for good intentions. Stop going to these countries if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, okay? If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, if you're a sicko, just stay in America. In fact, go to a mental institute. That's what you need to do. Because if you find little girls attractive, there's something wrong with you, dog. There are a lot of beautiful women out here, 18 plus, okay, that are fully grown, that are legal to date, that are beautiful, that you could be dating. But instead of dating these women, you want to go after little minors. That's disgusting. And you know why y'all want to go out with little minors? Because one, y'all sick. Y'all sick was I just can't comprehend. I just can't put myself in y'all shoes. I try to put myself in the shoes of people that you know, as a psych major, I try to put myself in the shoes of people, but I just can't put myself in y'all shoes. I just can't, because I can't think that way. I just can't comprehend why you would find that attractive, why you would find that exciting. Like I just can't. I really can't. You know, so you guys go out there and you do this shit. You mess around with these small girls, right? Because one, you're sick. Number two is that whole thing where they kind of fall for everything, right? You're dealing with young girls, right? That are underage. What happens is they fall for all your tricks. They listen to everything you say. You just give them a little lollipop and they'll do as you say. Y'all like obedience. Y'all like cooperation. And the reason why y'all sickos go after these small girls, these young girls, is because they're cooperative. Because if you try to do that sick shit with one of these 18 plus year old girls, they're gonna snap back at you. And I'm like, oh no, that we ain't doing that, baby. We ain't doing that today. And y'all don't like that, which is why y'all go after those small girls. The sick thing about some of y'all dudes out there is y'all like to groom these girls from when they're small, like we're talking like when they're a little baby, a little kid, all the way up until they get into their teenage adolescent years. Y'all like to groom them up, and then when they get to a certain age, you want to date them because you molded them into the ideal woman. You molded them into the woman that you wanted them to be for you. Y'all sick. Y'all sick. Otherwise than that, I can't comprehend why you guys would do that. Why you guys would make Americans and passport bros look so bad. There's a part of me that don't even want to go to Colombia, and it has nothing to do with the country or the people, but more to do with the people that are visiting Colombia. Some of y'all dudes, I can't even call you guys passport bros. You're not passport bros. That's not what passport bros do. You guys go there and you do this sick shit, and then y'all wonder why the Colombian people are drugging and robbing you guys, why they have no remorse whatsoever for doing these things. A lot of people say that they're drugging and robbing people to get money, and that's a part of the reason why they're doing that in Colombia. That's a part of it. It's a business. But on top of that, the reason why they're doing it and they're trying to scare you guys away from going to Colombia specifically is because you guys are ruining it. You guys are ruining it for the locals. You're making everything more expensive. You're ruining the night scene out there. Poor Colombian people can't even go out to the club without having all you motherfuckers crowding that motherfucker up, hitting on their women, stealing their women, raising the prices on everything, ruining the scene, living there. Now they got to deal with you permanently, right? Y'all ruining it for the passport bros. Y'all ruining it for all the other Americans that want to visit Colombia. And this is the cherry on the top. This type of shit, this freaky, nasty, weird shit is the cherry on the top. Now, all the Colombian people are going to use that against us. They're going to view all Americans as this, right? It is the fault of you guys. It's because some of you guys go out there with these weird ass things. So I'm going to end it off on this. We need to change, ladies and gentlemen. We need to hold these people more accountable. We need to start shaming this shit more. This is why I'm making this video, because I'm shaming that type of behavior. That type of behavior is unacceptable. We should not be accepting that type of behavior. We should not be promoting that type of behavior. If y'all see any weirdos doing this type of shit, y'all need to speak out. Y'all need to say something. Y'all need to shame them. Because this type of shit ends up on the news, and it's going to continue to end up on the news. And then guess what? More and more people, more and more Colombians, more and more people around the world are going to see this shit, and they're going to be anti-American, anti-passport bros, because they're going to think that all passport bros and Americans are the same way, when in general, it's just those few people that are doing this sick shit. So speak out against that shit, man. Let's stop that bullshit. Let's start reversing people's perceptions on passport bros and Americans, all right? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it off there. Let's stop the bullshit. Let's start promoting more good shit. Let's start getting more good shit on the news about passport bros and Americans, all right? Anyways, guys, subscribe. If you like more of these traveling videos and dating videos, of course, make sure to click up over here, all right? Peace out.